Alright, hello everyone, my name is SHEP, welcome back to the Butcher's Circus, and today it is SHEP Stress Day. It's gonna be SHEP Stress number 1 versus SHEP Stress number 4, once again from Gonzo. And they're gonna go for the push with the Abomination, and they do not get it. So that's already a misplay, they should have gone for a pull on my Doggy. But since they didn't and decided to go for a push instead, then, I'll gladly take advantage of it, and I'll go for a push on their Abomination. So it is a bit weird to go for the Abomination here and not the Flagellant, but since their Flagellant doesn't have Reign of Sorrows, doesn't have an offensive trinket, what I want to do here is actually push the Abomination out, because he's the one that's actually scary. He's going to detransform, he's going to go Beast Bile, I'll have to Bile into his Bile, and I have to Abyss, and I have to Abyss Artillery, I'll have to Hound Zeri into his Bile as well. So I don't really want that to happen, obviously. So I'm going to prevent it pretty much. First things first, before they drop a bolster, I'm going to drop Hound Zeri. I could go command buff here, but it is unnecessary. The maximum amount of dodge they have for now is only 15, so I can just harry into it before they drop their own bolster. What I want to do is drop a bolster first as well, but now they drop their bolster, so now I'll drop the command buff. Or will I drop my own bolster? It's tricky. It's actually tricky as to what I want to do here. Do they have accuracy? No. It's actually tricky. But my Reign of Sorrows is too powerful here not to. Yeah, unfortunately, my Reign of Sorrows is too powerful not to. If the Abomination gets punished, so be it. He can take some punishment. He can also dish it out, but he's doing well. He's doing well. He's a good boy. He'll be fine. They're actually going to punish my Flagellant. Surprisingly, this is really... I don't know why people are doing this. They're focusing the Flagellant in the Chef Stress. This is not something that should be done. I suppose that once it's only their Flagellant left, it's GG, right? But if you focus the Flagellant down in the Chef Stress, you're allowing me to heal, even though I don't have Reclaim. That's my weakness. I don't have Reclaim, so I can't save the other characters, and I can't give myself redeems. But if you're hitting me, then you're giving me those things for free. So it doesn't really make too much sense. You could have, right now, 24 bleeds and direct damage on the Abomination. He could be ticking down to 0. Instead of that, you have a Flagellant which is also ticking down to 0, but generally doesn't care all that much. So I wonder if I go Beast Spile or if I go Abyss Artillery here. It is, or rather, not Abyss Artillery, if I go Manacles on the Occultist. It is a bit of a decision. Definitely a bit of a decision, but I am going to decide on the Beast Spile. I very much enjoy Beast Spile, I appreciate it. I was hoping I would get the 95% blight chance on the Menards, but I got it on the Occultist, which is arguably better. So let's just do that. You're gonna spam Abyss Artillery here, obviously, but now I'm gonna go for my own bolster, and after that I will just go for the good old Reign of Sorrows. I won't be able to Reign of Sorrows here because I don't go first, unfortunately, but I will just go for the good old Hound Zeri and see how this goes. They're going to battle here, it's gonna do nothing, it's gonna do like 10 stress to all my characters. I generally don't care. It even misses one. It even misses one because they have Snuff. And yeah, they do 20 stress with that with that bellow. It is absolutely nothing. It tickles me. And I get another crit on the Hound Zeri. So I'm already doing some very juicy amounts of stress. Do everyone apart from the Flagellant. Flagellant's not going to get stressed out. Not with Numbing Instance Gauntlet of Absolution. This is the God in Human Clothing Flagellant. If you go against the stress team with this Flagellant, you are not going to be stressed out. Unless it's like Weakening Curse and Panic Darts being dropped into you round after round after round after round, but you're more likely to die through damage than anything else if you're doing that. So I do have the possibility of going for an Exsanguinate, and I will go for it. The reason I do this is because I want their Flagellant to drop the Reclaims and start to go for heals, but if they do that, then they're way too slow on the stress, and there's no way they catch up to both these characters dying. Their Abomination decides to detransform heal in the back as well, which is a bit crazy because now he's completely useless for a couple more rounds. They're going to keep punishing my Flagellant, meaning that their entire team is going to die. So their entire team is dead, essentially. I'm sorry, but your entire team is dead, bro. It's Jover, it's Jover. I might go Retribution here, but if I do that, then they just go for a pull on my Doggy. I don't particularly want that to happen. I could have gone for a Bellow first. That is the thing, I could have gone for a Bellow first. Or even another command buff, but yeah, now I'm definitely gonna go for another command buff, with Paranoid being a thing. But if I did that, they would just click their Man-at-Arms, and then I would have to click my Doggy. So that would be all to try and get a Distort check on the enemy Occultist, but since I have 2 dazes here, then I will eventually have to click my characters before they click theirs, unfortunately, because of these 2 days. I do have Retribution, though. I do have Retribution, I just remembered. I am bringing Retribution now. They go for the Demon Spell on my Man-at-Arms, which means that I can't Sam anymore. It's unfortunate, but... I don't feel like bellowing, even though there's generally a very good idea in bellowing. It's not that good either. I feel like... No, I don't feel like using Retribution here. What could Retribution stop? It could stop Punish. It won't. It'll just punish into my Man-at-Arms. I mean, to my Flagellant anyway. I don't have guards. I have the Doggy guard, but... Yeah. I could Retribution here, but I feel like it's not too necessary. He's dead to a Reign of Sorrows and the Hound series anyway. I don't feel like I need to waste a turn not bellowing or commanding to get rid of that Occultist. Yeah, I don't feel like that's a necessary sacrifice for me, so I won't take it. I do have one more round of command buff, surprisingly, because round 1 I didn't actually need it. My opponent hadn't dropped the bolster yet, so it was very, very good for me. Yeah, so this is going relatively well. It is going relatively well, I'd say. My Flagellant is going to have to expend a lot of his healing, obviously, but I feel like it's a very worthwhile sacrifice that we're having here. Do I bile into that? That's a possibility, for sure. Instead of just transforming again, I could just pile into that, potentially get a death blow going. That would be good. I get a death sword check with a crit, so it's a lot of stress regardless. 29 stress, actually, that is very good. Yeah, we're not going to transform yet. We might save the transforms to actually deal with this Flagellant at the end of the match, because all their other characters are essentially Gonzo. Ah, you were playing against Gonzo as well. Yeah, that's funny. So, oh, that's unfortunate. That's unfortunate. He has to pass there. It's the only thing he can do. And I could wait a bit here, or I could just go for more Exsanguinates or more redeems. I don't have anyone to Exsanguinate, I don't have anyone to redeem. I have people to Rain. I feel like I go Rain here. I might take a risk. I might take a tiny bit of a risk. I do have a command buff. Yeah, it makes sense to go for it. There's no one for me to redeem, no one for me to Exsanguinate. It makes more sense for me to go for this. Of course I missed the 85. As you do. I missed the 85, but at least now that one's going down to 0. And they might get a kill on me here with a 20. It might happen, but I feel like I still lose. I still win the match regardless, I'm pretty sure. I have Retribution on my Man-at-Arms. If I didn't have Retribution on my Man-at-Arms, I would never do this. I would never do this. If I die here, it would be really unfortunate if I had the guard, but never punished. You know, never ever punished. I'm gonna go for it again. Oh, I don't have accuracy anymore. I'll just go Houndseri then, screw it. Because they don't have what it takes there. This is a 40. They are paranoid. I want to bile, but this is more stress. I go Afflicted from that, but it's okay. Selfish is not okay, that's -5 accuracy. Come on, Selfish, don't let me down. At least he gets a crit. That's his command buff turn gone, by the way. Are they gonna go for it? They don't do enough damage. They're paranoid. Yeah, if they went for Weakening Curse here on my Flagellant, they would not do enough damage. I can guarantee you that. They would generally do not enough. I could move back. It's troll, but it isn't. It's hilarious how good a move back is here. Like, it looks super troll, but it's actually the move. Or is it? Yeah, it's actually the move. Like, they can't do anything about this move back. It's actually funny. It is hilarious. They can't do anything because now I'll just bile into 2 of them, get 2 kills. They'll try to bellow here to reduce my damage, or they might even try to guard for prot. I would guard for prot here. They might survive it, but they're just gonna get stressed out anyway. And then they won't have any reach towards me. No reach, you're dead. And no reach either. He doesn't have Retribution. So my Flagellant just stays in position 4 until it's safe again. Whenever one of my characters drops relatively low, he's gonna get back into the match. He's gonna get out of his little cage, or whatever you want to call it. And he's just gonna have a fun time, okay? So unfortunately we get a crit. Unfortunately, we do get a crit there on the wrong character, but at least that's one character gone. And their Man-at-Arms goes paranoid. So I feel like this match has come down to really just tiny misplays adding up. Like, just adding up substantially. As well as, you know, no, really just a tiny misplays adding up substantially to me just completely winning the match. Because they can't do too much anymore. I have Retribution here, but I have 2 Bell debuffs. I have Hopeless. That's not minus damage. They only have 10 prot there. How much damage do I do to you? 0 to 1, I could do 0. 0 is not a good number. They have 21 dodge there, they have a decent amount of dodge there. I have no more command buffs. I'm gonna drop the command buff. I don't want to miss. Missing is unfun. Missing is very unfun. But yeah, I have a very good advantage now. Definitely a very good advantage. Sure, I'm playing against Reclaimed Flagellant, but I'm also playing against the Cultist. The Cultist is very good, especially if it goes first, so this is a fair matchup. It's not like it's a very advantageous matchup like against most Reclaimed Flagellants. They are not that big, they don't have that big of an advantage here, so I'll just pile into that. I hear a pass, unfortunately, but yeah, they both live. Hound's area is coming though. You know it, the Hound's area is coming. They can redeem someone now, finally. Yeah, they just let their entire team die, even though they have Reclaim. I don't get it. They just let their entire team die. And the Flagellant, sure, he's the god in human clothing, but he can't beat another Flagellant in a 1v1. He can't beat Retribution, he can't beat A-Bomb with 1 transform left. I can deal zero damage here, obviously. I'm gonna do 0 damage for a very long time, actually. I don't think I even have a damage tool apart from Blackjack or something of the likes, but their game plan just completely failed. It really did. Going for punishes on the Flagellant. There's that one FCC video where he just goes, "Don't you feel silly? Don't you feel stupid?" When the Flagellant has that when the Flagellant gets targeted, right? It is unfortunate, but let's go for match number 2. Alright, and here we go straight into a match number 2. So this time we're playing with SHEP Stress number 3. So I'm playing with this one mostly because I have sort of become a doubter of the SHEP Stress number 3. It is a bit unfortunate, but I don't play this team much anymore. It is a decent team. It is a generally decent team. Like, it has a lot of tools to deal with everything. It has all the good characters. But I feel like it's just a bit lacking in the output. But let's not, you know, let's not make the team crumble before it even does. Let's not bring it down before it's even brought down by itself. Let no words be what brings it down. Let the actions do that. And they're gonna go for the bolster. So yeah, it is the Grave Robber variation of the SHEP Stress. It also has Reclaim on the Flagellant, so you can keep your A-Bomb, your Men-at-Arms, and potentially your Grave Robber alive. And you just do a lot of things with it. It really is. It's SHEP Stress when you do things. The more things you do, the more SHEP Stress it is. If anyone gets that reference, you're a legend. But yeah, the Flagellant is just going to move forward here. Obviously, he wants to spam those Rain of Sorrows with his battle ballad. And yeah, it is going to be a battle ballad. I have to focus someone down here. The question is who. I could try to focus the Flagellant down, but oh god, I wish I had Rain. Rain command buff, Crown of Thorns. That would be perfect here, but yeah, unfortunately, no, I don't. I'm doing really poorly. I'm gonna have to punish this Man-at-Arms here. It's the best thing I can do at the moment. It kind of doesn't do that much. It will bleed him out eventually, but could very well fail to bleed. I would love to drop Rain of Stars here. Their backline isn't too aggressive though. They do have plus 20 accuracy, but it's not gonna make huge amounts of differences. So I'm not exactly sure. In the previous match, I kind of teased Gonzo about going into the Flagellant first. I don't particularly want to go into the Flagellant first regardless. I'm sure he's gonna ruin me, but if I kill the other characters then I should be fine. I'll just spam command buff. That is exactly what I'm gonna do. I clicked command buff already, I'm gonna click it again, and then I'm gonna click it again, and I'm gonna click it again. He's only gonna do one thing, he's gonna be yelling at his team this time around. This Man-at-Arms. So now it's time to detransform Vile before they just go for any juicy harvests into it, especially with blood red coins. Please crit. Oh, that's just lovely. That is just lovely. That is a lot of plus damage we're getting now. So we already have plus 65. This is one very good thing about this team, is that it actually rewards going Spike Chain. I mostly prefer going Net, but this one kind of needs that extra oomph because it's lacking the oomph on the backline. Grave Robber is good, but she's not that good in offense. She needs a bit more. So I bring the Spike Chain on the Abomination, so he has a bit more general oomph rather than just having that push power, which is usually enough. But yeah, with this, if they try to hit into my Abomination, it does not look good for them. Let me tell you that much. It does not look good, especially with another crit here, with more accuracy. I have plus 50 accuracy on the Repulse right now. It has 135 accuracy. Festering Vapors, I dare you. I double dare you. I double dare you. Whoa, I get both DOT resistances, I'll take it. I might just focus both of them down. I'm definitely not gonna hit into that repulse, no in the Battle Ballad. Nah, not Shield Spike. Hell nah. Oh, hell nah. I'm not doing that. I am not doing that. At least not with the Grave Robber. I don't mind if the Flagell does it. Maybe I mind a little bit, actually. I failed the bleed. Okay, I do mind. If I had gotten the bleed, it would have been fine. But failing the bleed, no, it doesn't look good anymore. You're going to Dirk Stab my Flagell here, but I generally don't care. I'm gonna go guard. Yes, I bring guard. Okay, it's not enough. Jesus, can you imagine if that did enough? That would be so stupid. Genuinely so stupid if that did enough. Wow, I have a guaranteed hit chance on all of them. Okay, I'll take it. Let's go for the Jester then. Freaking 2 command buffs giving me finale accuracy. That's wild. If they go for Fetching Vapors here, which they will, even though it's crazy because they're gonna get hit in the face for like 10 damage or 15 damage, please do 0 damage. Wow, I miss with 2 command buffs! You're kidding me! Oh, that is so unfair. That is genuinely so unfair. Okay, we have 2 accuracy buffs here. But yeah, we have 2 command buffs, we have Death's Door, we have Snuff. Ooh, 76. Ooh. Do we oh okay, it works. Oh, that's crazy that I went for that with Snuff. Oh, I wanted to. I'm sorry. I really don't want to hit this Flagell anymore. Like it's just pointless to hit him. I'm just giving them redeems for free. I don't want to do that. They're probably gonna punish my Abomination here. Here is a very good time to punish the A-Bomb. If you punish this Abomination here, you give yourself redeem and you get to keep your Chester alive. If you don't do it, your entire team dies once more. So it's a bit surprising that Gonzo doesn't just do it immediately. She is immune to DOT. She keeps resisting. Wow, that's awesome. Do I guard immediately or do I command buff again? Honestly, no. I go first. I go first. Yes, I do. You know what? You know what it's time for, boys and girls and ladies and gents. It is time for the command buff, the triple command buff. I don't need to guard yet. I'm fine. They're not gonna do 24 damage. Maybe with a crit, but do they have a command buff? No, they don't. They guard there, so I can't go panic darts on them. But then I'll just go on the anti-Quarian, I guess. I have 173 accuracy on the Grave Robber. Wow! Oh, that's amazing. Like I cannot miss. I freaking love command buffs. They're awesome. Yeah, this is a lot better to have SHEP Stress 3 and 2 than SHEP Stress. Whoa, 14 damage! Brr, it goes brr. That's awesome. Do I bile into it? It's a difficult decision to make. Very difficult decision to make. he's gonna hit me for so much. I can't do that. I can't do that. Okay, we transform and... I don't want to put myself in position 1, but fine. Fine, I guess you are my little PogChamp. Okay, Jester is now in the back. He's at this door. He's close to Afflicted. Not quite there yet, but close. Unfortunate situation all in all. You won't do too much damage with Dirk Sap here unless he goes on these 2. Probably on the Man at Arms. He wants to kill the Man at Arms, or else he'll never kill the Flagell. He goes for the A-Bomb. Is he at 9? What max roll is this? Freaking max rolling. And I could move forward twice. No, that's crazy, SHEP. Don't do that. That is genuinely crazy. Like, there's crazy and then there's that. Yeah, there's crazy and there's that. Okay, we de-transform and we stun him. This is going to lock my opponent's game plan behind infinite turns of gameplay. They no longer have a Jester, which means no finale. The Man at Arms is dropping to 0. They don't have Reclaim, so he's dead. She's dead, unless she goes take cover 3 times in a row, but I don't really care that much. I finally get DOT'd, but now I'm just gonna press Toxin Trickery. I'm going to wait first, and then I'll press Toxin Trickery. I'm going to click here, and it's gonna hurt, for sure. I have Reclaim. This might be the turn in which we use Reclaim. It might be the turn in which we use Bolster, actually. Bolster is useless, though. Yeah, no. She has too much dodge. We have to keep spamming the command buffs. I just like them too much. This is one of the first times where I'm actually just hardcore spamming command buffs, and I've spent the last 4 rounds spamming command buffs, and it's just worked beautifully, and I love it. It really is awesome. So unfortunately, Man at Arms at this door here. Their men-at-arms can do enough damage with the Retribution. It's a question of whether will he or will he not do enough damage with Retribution. I'm actually just going to do the Toxin Trickery here. That's 54 dodge, very difficult for them to hit, even with the Battle Ballad. And she's dropping to the store regardless, so I appreciate this. They will just Retribution here. Do they get to kill? Oh, 25 right back at them. It's not GG yet. It's not GG yet, that's for sure. We're going to drop a Reclaim on this Grave Robber to keep her alive. We can't really justify going for Punishes on the Flagell. It's not looking great, honestly. It's not looking great. Even though it has been going great, it's not looking that great. Because they have the Reign of Sorrows here. And do they get the DOT on me? Yes, they get both dots, but I stay alive. Do I Panic Darts into that? I don't think so. Ooh, watch this. Yeah, watch this. Oh, it dropped me. What? I thought I wasn't dropping. Oh, crap. That was a huge misplay then. I thought I wasn't dropping to this store. Crap, I thought I had 13 HP left. What happened there? I generally thought I wasn't dropping this store. I thought I was dropping to like 1 HP. Now I'd go Exsanguinate into him, heal everyone else, and get a death blow there. Potentially, if he reposted me, then I would drop to that store, heal everyone else, and then heal myself, and he would suffer 1 death store check, but... yeah, that kind of sucks. Okay, we're going to guard the Antiquarian here, which is definitely a correct move. It's a good move to be doing here. I'm going to Panic Darts into that. They're going Afflicted now. And yeah, it's not terrible. It's not terrible. I've already used 1 Redeem and 1 Exsanguinate, which is really bad. But if I have a 2-character advantage on this Flagell, he only has 3 Exsanguinates, then I can probably still win this. Especially with Spike Chain A-Bomb. Spike Chain A-Bomb gives you extra stun chance against the Flagell at the end, so that's a pretty good thing to get. She goes Abusive, that... okay, it's on exchange. I was really hoping for something more. I have another... no, I don't have any more transformations, right? I've used them both. I always get lost on the transformations I've used. It's actually crazy. I only have 2 transforms, but I end up thinking I have far more than I do. So yeah, we're going Manacles here. It's a 40. Unfortunately, it doesn't work. But we do get him down to stunned status. So that's good. That means that the next ones will get rid of him, essentially. Maybe I looked at my HP like now, but then she dropped another Festering Vapors without me noticing. And that actually made it so I was at enough HP to drop to 0. That's probably what happened, honestly. Okay, am I dropping to 0 on the A-Bomb? No, I'm not. Good. No, I'm not. I'm not. So I'm gonna go for a Sound the Antiquarian, just get rid of her action. That's very good for me. And probably... did they DOT me? Yes, they did. Unfortunate. I might have to Exang into that then. I will get the healing here, but it's not gonna be at the timing I wish. They get both DOTs. Ah, they do. I will get the healing though. I will get the healing. Paranoid? Good job, Paranoid. 83 hit chance. The command buffs are going away, so it's now or never. Good, very good. Alright, now we go Exsanguinate onto that Men-at-Arms, and that should tie the match up nicely. I will only have 1 Exsanguinate for the Flagellant, but I'll have 3 characters, and the Grave Robber will be out of that store here as well, which is very good. And we go for it, boom, that ties the match up nicely, and it gives me a crit, so it's GG. That's very cool. So here's the thing, if they get into my other characters, I can probably just drop Proclaim and be fine. I still have Punish, so it is perfectly fine for me here. I have 2 heals with the Abomination, so they have to focus someone down. They have to focus all of them down, but they kind of can't. So it should be GG. So SHEP Stress 3 actually doing surprisingly well. I wasn't expecting it to do this well. I've just been doubting this team too much. Maybe it's not that bad. Maybe it's not that bad after all. I do drop to that store here, sadly. I do drop to that store there, sadly. Everyone is dropping. I'm gonna make my game plans depending on this Manacles. I want to go Manacles and then heal myself, so I have the extra. So you know, if they're stunned, I can go for the healing and all that. So yeah, we're gonna go for the Panic Darts here. I have how much dodge? 74 dodge total, don't I? Or do I have 84? No, I have 74. If I had dropped the Bolster, I would have 84 here. But sadly I don't. I could drop a Punish into them, but I'm actually just gonna do this. I kind of want to keep the Abomination alive, even though it's really sad of a heal. Really sad of a heal, actually. This must be done. At least I have to hit my Abom again to bring him down to 0, so that's good. Their hit chance there is actually not that terrible, because of all the accuracy buffs, but they don't get it. It's a 25. It's not the easiest thing to get. not the easiest thing at all. And this is still relatively close. Like, this could have gone really terribly. If I keep failing the stunts, it can go really terribly. Okay, finally I do get it. And he's dropping already. Jesus, it doesn't matter too much. I'm just gonna go for this. Maybe I should have gone for a pick. Doing 1 to 2 damage is a bit worrying, but I kind of want to do more panic darts, so after they go for their exsanguinates, I can still bring them down to 0 with ease from all the panic darts that have been dropped onto them. So now we just drop a punish for free on there, 10%, and it's just gonna keep stacking up. No longer has numbing instance on the flash one, so he is going afflicted here even with the bolster. Yeah, panic darts does do a decent amount of stress into him. So sadly it's just not enough. I kind of did what this team is supposed to do, honestly. I expended a lot of my healing early, even though it wasn't like the best usages, quote unquote the best usages of the healing, because maybe I could have dropped reclaims, I could have dropped redeems a bit more spread out, but by doing this I'm actually keeping my team alive long enough while the team kills everyone else. So even though their flagellants still had literally all their healing, he wasn't able to do anything with it. One thing that I also got very lucky with was also just resisting a lot of the DOTs on the Grave Robber, obviously. With her resisting so much DOTs, it let her just pretty much shred their entire team with Panic Darts, which is good. The Abomination did its job with the Spike Chain, like the team just worked beautifully. It really did. It accomplished all the characters just working together for a nice win. This is Chef Stress number 3, ladies and gentlemen. But anyway, here's the rest of them. I'm gonna put a video link in the description where I play every single one of them. I don't feel like playing all of them today. It's fun, but it is what it is. I think Gonzo is done as well. But anyway, hope you all enjoyed today's video, and I'll see you again another time. Cheers.